The dollar versus yen moved sharply higher after the election results over the weekend, sent the yen to the downside, the dollar versus yen sharply to the upside. I'll talk about the technicals that would shift that bias more to the downside and some forward targets that we can look forward to. So let's get started. This is the gap to the upside that we saw from Friday's close to the open or first hour trading today. That's a big, huge gap, and a lot of times gaps get filled over time, but not necessarily anytime soon. So, what we do know is that the market started ended the week last week below the 100-hour moving average, which was more bearish and forced the price higher over the weekend, and then we saw increased momentum as the shorts that were forced to cover pretty quickly on the momentum, on the change from the fundamentals from the election results. That momentum took the price all the way up to the 150.47 level, above the 150 level, and also above these high prices right through here, which were high prices from a few weeks ago right near the 150 level. So that level was important. It remains important around the 150-ish type level, and you can see that we did move below that level in trading here today. That should have given the sellers some hope, but it was short-lived, and the price started to move back above that level and find support against that level before moving higher into the close. So we're ending the day near 150.23, 23 pips away from the 150 level, 28 pips away from the 94 level, and this area right through here is going to remain as a close risk level for traders. You wouldn't be accused of being too overreactive if you did, as a trade, use the 149.94 to 150 level as a risk defining level. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to pan out, because we did move sharply to the upside, and there are other levels below that I will focus more on corrective moves. Nevertheless, it is the level that we should pay attention. If we do move below it, it would give the sellers at least some hope that there's potential for further moves to the downside. Now, what are the further levels on the downside to watch? And I'm going to go to the daily chart. I'm going to take a look at this area right through here. This area, if I were to just put a horizontal line across a red line, just so you can see it a little bit more closely. But you can see how this area was resistance, it was support, it became resistance. Now, we did have moves above and below it at times where the price didn't pay attention to it, but there was a lot of instances as well where the price either found a resistance or support against this level, and I'll just let your eyes do the talking or thinking for you. And so that area comes between the 149.07 and 149.39. Going back to the hourly chart, I put a horizontal line near this 39 level. The 07 level is down here near another swing area I have outlined here off of the hourly chart, with this high and this high and this high forming this area between 149.12. So imagine another line at 07, and also within this area is the 38.2% retracement. If you take Friday's low all the way up to the high, the 38.2% retracement comes in at 149.49. So, or 14.9. So the 39 level on the top side down to 149.12. That's probably going to be the level that, if we do break below, that in that case the sellers are starting to win more. The buyers have cause for pause, and I'd look for the potential of further downside momentum if we're able to break that level. If we can't over time, then guess what? The buyers are still in control, and we have the upside to look forward to. Where does the upside take us? Well, obviously the high price that we saw back here on August 1st is a target, that 150.90 level. If we go back to our daily chart and take a look at that high price right here, it comes within a swing area going back in time. Goes back to these highs right through here and these lows right here. Again, you could see where that yellow area was either support or resistance, and that area extends from the 150.75 level, which includes the 50% retracement of the range since this 2024 high at 150.75 all the way up to 151.3307. Those would be upside targets that we have to aspire to get to and through to push the price to higher levels from a technical perspective. So be aware of this area up through here as a target to go toward, given the increased bullish momentum in the dollar versus yen. So that's my detailed look at this currency pairs we head into the new trading day. My name is Greg McGlosky. Good fortune to trading. Bye-bye now.